Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we have an exciting project to show you. It's a combination of slab laying, flower bed preparation, but it's a ground flower bed. There's no slippers in between, so it's a ground flower bed. We have to remove the grass, return the soil and mix that with topsoil and compost. So this is one part of the project. The other part of the project is slab layings, the patio. So we're gonna remove the previous one, remove the grass, because we are extending the area where we need to lay those slabs and prepare the work for the slabs. So this is the introduction of the project. Hope you're gonna enjoy watching it, and with no further ado, get subscribed, give us a like, and enjoy the video. Thanks. So the type of flower bed we are preparing to do is a ground flower bed. Means there is no borders with slippers, for instance. So it's in contact with the soil straight away. So we just need to mix the current soil with the topsoil mixed with compost. So yeah, we are preparing the flower bed, the ground flower bed, and you can see the line is already done. Now we just need to remove the grass, clean it up, put in the bin, and then continue the preparation. But we can see here we have a straight line already, so we carry on working on it. Preparation on this area is almost done. So you can see where the slabs will be is already cleared. On this side will be the flower bed. So and alongside behind the camera also a long flower bed along the fence and slab in this area. So we are just now removing the grass before continuing the preparation. Here, the slab will be here on this area. So we already did the line And now we're going to remove the grass. And then when the grass is removed, we're going to level it. We're going to level it. We're going to first remove this slab. I don't know if you can see. This is the old slab we put on the other side. So first we're going to remove all this and then go and dispose them to the recycling center. And then the next day, today I'm planning to remove everything, prepare the work for tomorrow. And tomorrow it will be the leveling of the area. And then we can put the MOT and then preparing to start laying slabs. But for today, let's remove all this. And on this area, instead of using the machine as I use for the other side, I'm using a pick because of the glass. With the rotating tool, you know, there are stones in here. It might be projected to the glass. So for safety, we use this one, the manual one, to remove all this. It will take about half an hour or so to remove all this. So let's continue working. So we're gonna remove. The next step is to remove these slabs. These are the old slabs. We're gonna remove this next. The grass will be removed also here because this is where the new tiles, the new slabs will be. So it's just the preparation of the work before putting the aggregate, the MOT, and compress them so that we can prepare the laying of the slabs. So the next step is to remove all those previous slabs, the old slabs, put them aside, and then start the leveling. So let's do it now. So guys, this is day 2 of the project. First of all, I will show you properly what was done on day 1 of the project, and then we're going to start preparing. Today is the leveling. We're going to level the ground, prepare for the slabs that we are planning to do either later today or maybe on day 3. For sure on day 3 we're going to start laying. But for today, it's the preparation of the grass, of the ground we are planning to do. So let me show you around what was done on day 1, and then we can get started. So guys, this is what was done on day 1. We remove the grass on the area where the flower bed will be, alongside the fence, as you can see there. On this area, you can see we have a kind of L shape. So the flower bed will be up to the fence, and then just there where you can see will be another area where we're going to lay slabs because the client wants to put on top of it a shade. So this is the area for the slabs, and later on a shade will be on top of it as a base. And here is a part we removed the previous slabs. This will be a part where the new slabs will be continuously. And then here you can see that we remove part of the grass because we are extending the slab area. So this is what was done on day 1. Today we're going to level everything, and then on day 3, as I mentioned, we start laying. So let's get started. Just to explain to you guys what I'm doing at the moment, you see on the corner over there, where the line is where the flower bed will be. And to make it smooth, we're gonna return the soil before mixing that with the topsoil and compost, so it's smoother for planting. So alongside the fence, we're gonna return the soil. Now we're gonna dig, and then later on we're gonna mix it with topsoil and compost. So this is what we are doing at the moment. It's going well at the moment, but because of the smoke, I will put a mask. So let's go and get the mask. Everybody needs to drink. We're on the machine, so we need to put some more petrol because it's requiring a petrol. So the noise of the engine is not good because we need to put some more petrol. At this stage, the first part of the flower bed soil have been returned, ready to mix with the top soil and compost. The last part of the flower bed is this area. So we're going to also return the soil before mixing it. So this is what we're going to do now. At this stage of the work, both sides have been done. Now we need to put things together and then start mixing it. So this is what we're going to do next. So this is our topsoil mixed with compost. So this is what we're going to use to mix with the current soil for the flower bed. So we are in the process of starting shifting the soil to the current place. I don't know if you can see, guys, alongside the fence, when we were removing the grass on day one, now the fence is a bit dirty. So always leave the place clean when you walk or when you finish working. Always leave the place clean. So we're going to use the broom just to wipe it off. What we did, we just shifted part of the soil that was on the first part where we're going to lay slabs to here because it's a bit sloopy. So we're going to first try to level that before putting the aggregate and then compressing. just check the level. It's not done yet, but we are just checking the level to see if we need to bring some more soil in some part. But at the moment it's looking fine because it's level on this side where the flower bed will be, the shed will be. So, and this will be a part. So far so good. Now we're gonna, it's a bit wet, it's a bit dry, so we're gonna water that a little bit, and then we can compress it and then apply the aggregate on top. So let's first water that a little bit to give it to be a little bit humid, and then we'll apply the aggregate on top. We're going to do the first compression before applying the aggregate. So when we do the aggregate, everything is settled. But we already did the first check. It's level. Now we just need to start applying the aggregate and then compress it. So the first compression is done. We did this because before applying the aggregate, everything needs to be settled. So you don't force on with the machine. So we did the first compression. Now we're gonna apply the MOT or the aggregate, and then we're gonna compress that again. But we already did a part of, we did a quick check of the leveling of the floor. So I'll show you. It's level. Let me just show you that briefly. I don't know if you can see on the level there. So it's level. But this is just a first check, and then we're gonna do now, we'll apply the aggregate and then compress it, check the level, ready to lay on day 3. So this is what we're gonna do now. So we can do a quick check. We finish compressing. Now its level is very flat. But we leave that to settle for the night, and then on day 3 we're going to start laying. But I'll show you that is level. Let me just show you. You can see here. You can see there that is leveled, and the other one also is level. So when the leveling done well, the laying go quicker. When the preparation is done well, the laying go quicker. So this is what we're gonna do on day 3. Hello guys, so this is day 3 of the project. It's the day we plan to start laying. So on day 2 and on day 1, first on day 1 we remove the grass. We prepare the soil for day 2 of the leveling and the aggregate. This was done on day 2. So today is the laying of the slabs on the first section of the project, so which is here. So we're gonna manage to finish this today, and then on day 4 you can do the part. So let me show you around what needs to be done for this project. So you can see we already move our stuff here where the laying will be done. So we already mixed the sand, the first part, and now we're gonna lay on this area. You can see the aggregate there was done on day 2 and compressed, so it's ready for laying now. We're gonna, with the sand and there's a bit of cement, we're gonna just start laying now. Let's get started. So what we are doing there is because the shade will be here, so all this area need to be flat. But because here is a bit higher than over there, so the part need to slope a bit and then flat to the rest of the area. So this is what we are trying to do here. So we make this area completely flat, but just where the spirit level is, we make it a bit looping and then flat. This is what we are trying to do here. here, this is where the part will be. As I was explaining, two slabs will be a bit looping to catch up the flatness of the other area of where we're going to lay for the part. But here, from here to this and that, those two, it will be flat all the time because this area is a bit higher than the other area. So it has to be looping a bit and then flat. So this is what we are doing. So, but this, the continuity of the part will be on day 4. We just want to positioning that so that we know exactly what we're going to do on day 4. So now we're going to work this area. The part here and the brown slabs on this area. So let's continue working on it. So guys, this is end of day 3. I just want to show you around what was done. So we started preparing the part with the white tiles. It's a ceramic, a porcelain, sorry, it's a porcelain tiles. And then there you have a brick. The brown one is a brick slabs. So this is what was done today. We managed to lay this. So on day 4 we're going to complete this area where our materials are. So we're going to complete there. We're going to put the edge to separate the slabs with the flower bed. And then on day 4, the next day, we're going to start doing the part. And then we finish with the other side of the patio. So this is the plan for day 4. I hope you enjoy the program today and the video today. So see you on day 4 to finish this part of the job and to continue the part. Okay, thanks again for watching. Now we're gonna prepare to do the cut because the reference star is the white one. So on the edges will be here like this yellow level. So like this to have a gap between the flower bed and the slabs. So it will be like this. But we need to cut about 3 centimeters of this brown or cream towel. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna remove from measure by exactly. Yeah. Just gonna remove 3 centimeters from each of the cream towels or the cream slabs. So yeah, and then the edges will be along at the end of each tiles or slabs. So yeah. Let's prepare for the cuttings. tiles are being cut to the size to match the white one. So now we're gonna lay that, and then do the edges just on at the end of this. So let's do it now. So we are about to start laying the edges. We had the reference from the client, how high he wants that to be. So we're gonna just lay that exactly as the client requested. Not too high, but just on the limit of the edges. Because the edges has a line here. I don't know if you can see it from there, but this is exactly where the client wants that to be. Just around this cycle of the edges. So this is what we're going to do now. We have 8 edges to lay. Let's continue. So guys, this is what was done today. I'll show you around. We started laying, or we continue laying the part. So this is what was done, and then we finish the part of the white tiles. We also lay 2 rows of the brown or the cream tiles or slabs up to the fence, and then as the client requested, we also lay the edging to separate the slabs with the flower bed. So the flower bed, because we'll be working there, is a bit untied. So we're gonna tidy it up on day 5 when we return. this is what was done. And then just alongside the fence, we also cemented the edges, so that everything, when we apply the joint compound, everything is glued together. So this is what was done. Today. So let's see you on day 5 for the continuation of the slab, the white one. See you on day 5. Hello guys, this is day 5 of the project. So we continue where we stopped on day 4, but on this area there is a lot of cuttings. So let's crack on. Let's continue where we stopped. Before any cuttings, we do a pattern of what we're gonna cut, and we use this cardboard that came with the tire, because it's the side of the tire. So we are just making a pattern of the tire that we'll be cutting here. So, and then we're gonna measure that exactly before cutting. So for now we just do the pattern. We need to cut this L shape. We need to measure now the dimensions, and then reproduce that on the tire before cutting. So let's do it now. This is what we need to cut. Hi guys, so this is day 6 of the project. This is the day we are planning to complete the project compared to day 5. Today is a sunny day, good to complete the project. So what we're going to do today is the joining. We're going to point the joints of the slabs. So but before that, I'll show you around what was done over the past 5 days in terms of project, what we achieved. So let me show you around what was done, and then we're going to start pointing those joints to fill the gaps of the slabs. Let me show you around what was done over the past 5 days. Okay guys, so I just want to show you before starting the pointing what was done. So the flower bed was done, as you can see alongside the fence. Just before finishing recording the introduction of day 6, it started raining. So it's raining now, so which is good, because I need the slabs to be wet. So if it's raining, that makes the job easy to do. So here was done. this is the second section of the art of the design. This also was done. So all this was done starting on day 3. Day 3, 4 and 5. It took us 2 days to lay all this work. So this was done. Now I'm going to start preparing to do the pointing. We are adding here topsoil because the grass is a bit down here, so to give it the same level as the slab. So we are adding more topsoil in this area, and then we're going to put grass seed. We already seed it, put grass seed, but we're going to put again so that and then water it. That gives it the chance to grow faster. We started the project doing the flower bed, all this area, so against the fence. So this is the ground flower bed we did. And then at the end of the fence on the other side, you can see the flower bed end there, and the slab start. So if I just move the camera closer, so this is what we did. You see the separation between the flower bed and the slab. We added edging as the client requested, and then the cream slabs are where the client is planning to put the shade, and we have a pad there which is very look neat. So alongside there, and then on this side you can see the pad right there. This is what was done. This is what was done. Very neat. I like the color of the slabs, and you can see the train. We don't need to cover the train to avoid issues, because the train need to let some air flow through. If you cover that, you may have issues after some time. So that's why we have 2 trains there. So this is the part. Thanks guys for watching the video. The project is now completed. I hope you enjoyed that, as we also enjoyed doing it. It was it was a major project. It took us some time to do, but we really enjoyed the final product. So hope you also enjoy watching it, and remember to subscribe, give us a like, and hit the notification button. You won't miss in that regard any of our videos. So thanks again for watching, and see you for the next one. Thanks, bye.